Hey TM, yes, you're my favourite today. I hope everyone is well. We're carrying on with our mermaid, or mermen should I say. It's gone all lumpy, although it's not too bad all things considered. Oh God! What do you do? God damn it! Howdy Voodoo, how you doing?
Hello.
Lady K! That was TM. How you doing, Lady K? I had a very evil idea yesterday, Lady K. I know you haven't seen it yet, but I was thinking the K-pop Demon Hunters. I was thinking of doing a cosplay from it. And specifically, one of the main characters, mom, Jinu's mom. And giving any Jinu cosplayers approaching them and giving them a pipa, which is a type of musical instrument. It's what he plays. And then if they respond to that, asking them why they abandoned their family. What are you getting tomorrow, Lady K? I'm trying to decide if my idea is too evil or not. King, hello, my sweet. How the bloody hell are you? I hope you're well. Peeps, could somebody give King a shout out? King is one of the sweetest peeps I've ever met. Deserves all the love. And if you're not already following King, I need to question why. Oh, wait, Derp. How are you doing, Derp? Wait. I hope you are resting, King, and looking after yourself as well. Oh, no. Yes, of course, it was Nova this weekend. How was it? Yes, not yesterday. On Wednesday, I was in London sorting out my passport. And once it's sorted out, I will be coming over to that side of the pond. And I will be visiting people. I was seriously considering doing going into the States via Philly and New York. Specifically to pay some people I know over there a visit, and possibly even a surprise visit, especially if they don't know that I'm going to be there. Can you imagine turning up on Brush's doorstep? That could be such fun. Oh, right, okay. Yes, Phoenix stateside. I have family in New Jersey and Florida. So I can definitely swing cheap accommodation and pop by for a visit. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? Can you imagine the chaos if a whole bunch of us turn up and stream with Brush? Ooh, who followed? Thank you. Another Phoenix. Hello, other Phoenix. How are you? Good morning. Phoenix Art, hello. Welcome to the stream and the madhouse. Oh, yes. Okay, go have your breakfast, King. If I've missed anything, people, please feel free to repost and or kick me. Either way. Oh. No, I'm not using P.O. Box. I can't afford it, frankly. I am of the age for a female where I have now become invisible to the most of the weirdos. I am very well. Muted? Who's muted? I'm not muted. No. Hootie, hello! That's okay. Is Brush not streaming today? Is that why all the reprobates are hanging out here today? I'm kidding, of course. I love to see you guys. Wait, Tim, wait, what? So no one can send any stuff back to you if stuff broke. Ooh, what's that? Wait, I missed something. I have missed something. What has TM written here? Have I missed something? The brain is a bit fuzzy. I'm still getting over London. Yes. Lol, go get that coffee. Brushes at Nova. Ah. That is just rude. Hootie? Wait, what? I have serious doubts about that, but also the world is weird enough that that could happen. When am I going to be stateside? It will be sometime next year. Passport is likely to take 4 to 6 months if I get it. See, now the reason I say if I get it is because I went to the passport office. I filled in, I had all my application stuff filled in, and I think all the documentation I needed. And I handed it all over. She put it all in, had my fingerprints taken, and she sent me on my way. There was nothing missing. There were no problems, and I was in and out in a couple of hours. So now I am incredibly sus about whether or not, it's a weird thing to say, but whether or not, I'm kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop. Because since when does dealing with government officers go that smoothly? You know what I mean? Yes, paranoid, maybe. But also government officers. Oh yeah, this is the South African Passport Office. Old school fingerprints. I had ink all over my fingers. They take fingerprints when they're getting your passport. That's true. Oh, right. Okay. Oh, wow. You're not wrong, Derp. You are not wrong. What did I do this time? Nothing as far as I'm aware, but that means nothing. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, I agree. I've been sanitizing my Meta stuff in preparation for coming over, because there have been people who have been sent back due to what's on their Meta. So I don't want that to happen. So I have been sanitizing my Meta. Can you believe I have to actually sanitize my Meta? Yeah. I've got a year to it's going to basically be about a year, maybe a little longer, before I can get over there. So I've got a year to go through it all and clean it up, because I haven't exactly been quiet about my attitude towards certain things, and we shall leave that right there. Logging out won't help you, derp. I don't have any Meta on my phone, but that doesn't mean they can't find it if they wish to. So, and I will never be putting Meta back on my phone. Or I say I have no Meta on my phone. I do have WhatsApp. I want to get rid of WhatsApp. But everybody I know is on WhatsApp. So, Although, considering that I'm on a South African passport, certain people may make assumptions about my attitude towards certain things. They would be horribly, horribly wrong. But, those assumptions might make my life easier. Yes. Yeah, my last passport expired in 2006. 2016 or 2006. 2016, I think. Yeah, that would help. That would help. I mean, would I get a PO box? I don't know. Like I said, I have gotten to that age where women become invisible to the weirdos. I am okay with that. Being hit on is, when you don't want to be, is annoying, to put it mildly. Ooh, those sparkles are awesome. But face it, let the past be the past till it's faced. So Derp, just out of curiosity, because I got to tell everybody about this. Have you seen K-pop Demon Hunters yet? Because I'm considering a cosplay, and I want to know if it's too evil. Although asking you if something is too evil is probably, yeah. Because you positively encourage evil cosplays. No, the cosplay I was going... okay, so I'm going to give everybody a spoiler warning. So if you don't want to listen, mute until I wave like this at the screen again, and then you can unmute. But for those who are okay with spoilers, I want to cosplay as one of the main characters' moms, Jinu's mom. Now, the storyline behind that is Jinu abandoned his mom. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Okay, Derp, do you want spoilers? Do you want do you want to hear spoilers, or do I keep quiet? You don't mind spoilers. Okay, so Jinu is the main character. Jinu is a demon. And he became a demon because he listened to the bad guy, and he abandoned his mom and sister to live the good life. Okay, so that's the premise. Now, in the flashbacks, you see him walking away from his mom and his sister, and they're crying and being dragged off. And then later on, you see them get done in by the demons attacking the world. I want to cosplay as Jinu's mom and approach any Jinu cosplayers with a with a pipa, which is a musical instrument. That is what Jinu played. And if they respond positively, I will then ask them why they abandoned us. because that is the thing. His shame that he's hiding is the fact he abandoned his family for his own selfish gain. Is that too evil? I don't know. I don't think it's on par with the Artax cosplayer or the kid that did. I cannot remember the blooming character's name. The dog child hybrid from that anime. Oh, fuck's sakes! I got the name of the anime last night and now it's gone again. I don't think it's quite on that level of evil. Happy work, look, Lady K. But I definitely think it's up there. May mildly traumatize people. And the prop that I would probably make to go with it is the pitchfork with which she was trying to defend herself and her daughter from the demons. But like I said, not on the same level as those other two cosplayers, who are both my heroes, even though the Artax one was brutal. That was brutal. I was just like, I was like, no, you didn't. And then I couldn't help but laugh as well, because it's just so geniusly evil. And the reactions to that kid's cosplay were so funny. Especially, I can't remember, it was one of the people at the con. You just hear this cry, no! And they collapse to their knees. See, now my thoughts on that, TM. I'm not too bothered if they change the characters. It honestly doesn't faze me. What I think it's lazy. Instead of creating new characters and new stories, they're doing a cash grab and virtue signaling. That's the way I see it. It honestly doesn't bother me. They could be pink with purple spots for all I care. It's just honestly, they need to, instead of doing cash grabs and virtue signaling, they need to create new stories. I mean, K-pop demon hunters, while they look mayonnaise toned, shall we say, the culture within the movie is very Korean. Also, Black Panther. That was freaking brilliant. It did so well. It was a whole story based on a whole new character. And I don't know why they can't do more of that. Yeah. Well, Sony is apparently thinking of doing a K-pop Demon Hunters live action. That'll be interesting. Now, excuse me for a second. I just realized I am painting without actually recording. I should be... I also come back bearing a donut, and I forgot to wave for those who are lurking. Diomedes! Oh God, Dio. Yeah, there are. Because they won't pay writers and artists. That's why. I don't know, Voodoo. I honestly couldn't tell you what other Sony stuff I've watched, but K-pop Demon Hunters, I'm still obsessed. I still go to bed with the soundtrack playing in my head, and it's whole songs. It's not snippets of songs like it normally is. Yeah, yeah. I mean, K-pop Demon Hunters took, I think they said 5 or 6 years to create. Now they've greenlit a second version, a sequel. What worries me is they're going to rush it to try and cash in on the hype, and it's going to be nowhere near as good as the first. Horizon, hello. Nominations for your next portrait. I want to highlight modern people that are brave. My first instinct is to say Terry Pratchett. He's modern. He was incredibly brave. He was woke before woke was a thing. Depends on your definition of good, Voodoo. Yes, Terry Pratchett, the writer. That man was an absolute genius. His writing is, he honestly, and I've read a lot. He is the best author I have ever read. The best, bar none. And yeah. Yeah, they did. And the thing about Terry Pratchett is, while he wrote the book with that other author, Good Omens, and the other author turned out to be an utter waste of an oxygen thief. Terry Pratchett, by all accounts, and by everybody who has ever met him, said he was a decent human being. That's the one. He has, unfortunately, yes. Voodoo, when you've read his books a few times and you start picking up on the subtleties, the man was incredibly subtle. And his first books were like most first things, okay, honestly. If I'd read The Color of Magic first, I probably wouldn't have gotten into his work. But by the time he got to Good Omens, Gods, and stuff, his ability to point out human failings in a way that is palatable to almost everybody and making people think is... I have not come across an author with the subtlety Terry Pratchett had. When I say genius, I'm how can I put this? Because genius to me doesn't always equate to what's the word I'm looking for? It doesn't equate to just science, maths, and stuff. there are many different types of genii. And in the... Oh, no, don't start yet. I'm not finished setting you up, you dumb thing. And there are literary geniuses as well. Isaac Asimov is another one, but in a different way to Terry Pratchett. I think that was a collective thing. Oh, you're welcome. Coffee is obtained. You going to? I will be going to Costco not this weekend. I will be going probably on Thursday next week because that's when they restock. And getting hold of whole rump steaks, like a whole rump steak, is difficult if you don't catch them on a restock day because they cut it all up. Yes, he was an incredible writer as well, but it's difficult to, because I've read Terry Pratchett so many times and I have yet to catch all his jokes and all the puns and all the subtle commentary within it. I find something new every single time I reread the books, and some of them I have listened to and reread in excess of a dozen times. Yes, Dixon, seriously, the man's commentary on humans and how it is mind-blowing to me, because you can read his books and it's a good story, it's funny as hell, and it's a light read. But when you read it again, you suddenly start picking up on subtleties that you missed the first time round, and jokes that you also missed. A lot of his jokes are very English, so a lot of his jokes will go over people's heads from other countries, which is fair. A lot of them still go over my head. Just the way he writes is just unreal. It's an easy read, but there's so much depth below the surface. It's mind-blowing to me how much depth that man was able to put into what seems like an incredibly simple story. That is the one human I wanted to meet. The one famous human I wanted to meet. I'm not one much for meeting famous people. I've met a few in my life, and honestly, they're humans. It's the way I've always seen. They're all human. I'm not a huge, oh wow, he's famous type person. Never have been. But I wanted to meet Terry Pratchett, just to simply thank him for the joy he gave me with his books. It was just pure joy reading them. Except that last one. Except his last book. That one broke me. I have never sobbed while reading a book before. I sobbed while reading that book. And that's all I will say about it for those who haven't read any of his work yet and are considering doing so. It's beautifully written. Absolutely beautifully written. But it is heartbreaking at the same time. Sorry, I'm just removing some here. I went over a line here, so I'm just removing some paint here. Okay, off you go, Voodoo. There he goes on his toes, off for a wee, I suppose. To the loo, for a poo. So if the more people I can persuade to read Terry Pratchett, the happier I am. Because I want to share the joy. He's not for everybody, but no artist is for everybody. But he was definitely woke way before woke was a thing. And he was a humanist. He also didn't suffer fools lightly, which I can respect. Okay, you must not get me onto the subject of Mr. Pratchett while I'm streaming. I will rant for hours. Really enjoyed his books, the ones that he's read so far. But I don't think Voodoo is quite the convert I am. And any Terry Pratchett fan you meet will try and persuade you to read his books. We're a little evangelical about these books. So I'll shut up now about his books. Sorry, I can't help myself. I love him so much. Are you online shopping at Costco? Or are you actually in Costco? Because Costco currently has their Halloween stuff out, and I've been fighting with myself to not purchase their Halloween stuff. Because I don't have space for it. Hello.
I thought I heard something bang around my feet. I was wondering if it was a cat. I couldn't see him, so maybe he just jumped around into the back garden of the other people's house.
Possibly. You has coffee, yay! Oh no. Their Halloween stuff is always awesome, although we don't get quite the amount of awesomeness that you guys do, because Halloween isn't as big in the UK, which I'm very upset about. They had a huge monster skeleton in there when I went last month. It was only sort of like the top half a chest and the head, and it was taller than me. Who are you? Ooh. Ooh, oh no. Oh, and double chocolate chip cookie. I just had a donut. Okay, so what has Derp shared with us? Oh, I'm not... Oh, for some reason, I cannot access the Michaels website. I don't know why. I don't know if Michaels has blocked UK IP addresses or what. I cannot access Michael's website at all. No, Voodoo, it's not... I can't access them either. I think it must be. Nope. Yeah, grab a photo. You can either stick it in my Discord, Brush's Discord, doesn't matter. But yeah, I cannot. I noticed that a while back. I went on to Michael's because I saw a video that showed some absolutely incredible stuff from Michael's, and I wanted to see it, and I was not allowed to access it.
Which country is it in?
It's in the US.
Just get a VPN and log in as US.
I don't have a VPN.
You use Duck, don't you?
I do use Duck, but it won't allow Duck in either, but I don't know what Duck has got my location set as.
Yeah, Duck can get a little bit funny that way. It does offer a VPN.
You DM'd me on Discord. Okay, hang on. Let's wash that so that the paint doesn't dry on there. Let's pull up the Discordy. Oh, that's cool. That is so cool. I may send my mom to Michael's because I think I need that. Schnugs,
Yeah.
come look here. I think we need this on the front of the house.
What?
This,
What?
this,
What?
this.
No, you just need that on your shirt.
I'm not surprised you couldn't resist it. I would have as well. Oh, what does... Snugs, Webby says hello.
Hello.
He says hello back. What information does Michael's collect that's not allowed? Because that's the only reason they would ban it. What are you rattling about?
Work.
Oh.
Right. Let's go.
Ooh, that's the coffee machine. I hear the coffee machine. Yeah, the meant to protect kids. Yeah, sure. I've heard that one before. Except you've got a bunch of old fogies trying to protect kids on a system they don't actually understand themselves. To protect kids, yeah, sure. Oh,
Okay.
apparently, this is in the source code as to why you can't access it, as it's to protect the kids. And if you are caught using a VPN to bypass said laws, you could be fined up to £5,000. It is incredibly mind-numbing. Yep.
Coffee. Could be, but probably not.
Could be, probably not. What?
Could be, but possibly not. I think that one would be difficult. My initial instinct.
Yeah, it would be difficult, but it's...
It's difficult because the law's in place to protect kids. In other words, you don't get access to something because you're not of the age 18. So therefore the transgressors are anybody 18 and younger. It's hard to penalise and fine a child for doing something because they are by definition a child.
Yeah.
So that makes it hard for them to in place that law unless you as an adult have set it up so they can do it, in which case you have behaved criminally.
Yeah.
But now if you're an adult, well, the law doesn't apply to you.
Yeah.
So if you're using a VPN to get around the hassle, then which law are you breaking? You're not. So it's a bit funny. It's a bit of a funny one, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, stuff done in the name of protecting the kids, in very much quotation marks there, is 99%, 99.99% for control. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is totally. Yeah. Absolutely, like you say, anybody with half a brain cell knows it's what the real reason is. They don't like that we're able to talk to each other and actually find out what's really going on instead of the BS they're trying to feed us. A stupid population is a much easier to control population. The thing is, as quick as they put laws in place, as quick as somebody will come up with a way to circumvent them. They're playing a losing game. Instead of education, which of course costs money. Okay, yeah, okay, let's leave it at that, because I'm going to get on a high horse, and yeah, this is not for... I don't want that in my stream for now. I just get stressed, and then I get brain gremlins, and then it all goes to pot. Subject change. So anybody got anything interesting planned for this weekend? Or is everybody at Nova? Momo is well. I'm trying to figure out whether the silly cat has injured himself or not, because he seems very protective of... I mean, he's never liked his back legs being touched, but right now he seems incredibly protective of it. So I'm trying to figure out if he's hurt himself. Because he had an altercation with the next door neighbor's puppies. Not our immediate next door neighbor, another neighbor. He got into their garden and met up with the dog. And there's no broken skin. He seems to be jumping fine. But with cats it's really hard to tell. He's got a vet appointment next week, so I'll have the vet double check. He might just be... Hey, Jeff! What was I going to say? I got sidetracked there. Oh, yeah, he's got his vet appointment next week for his shots, so I'll get the vet to check him out. But he doesn't seem to obviously be in pain or anything like that. At least not that I can see. And like I say, he's jumping fine. I'm getting to the point that I hate. It's the faces. I hate painting the faces. Only because I suck at faces. Still no good at faces. Oh, fuck. Shit. How did I get that? Yeah, unfortunately it's not feasible at the moment. been very poor this month. Got to wait until, I mean, his incoming vet visit is already paid for because I'm on a monthly thing. And like I say, he doesn't seem to be in pain or anything. So I'm going to wait until the vet visit and get him checked out. The only difference I've noticed is he's a little bit more protective of his back legs than what I'm used to seeing. Oh, fuck. So let's see what the vet says. I've got paint drying on this. I mean, I might just be imagining things. Because like I said, he's still jumping and tearing around like an utter lunatic. That doesn't seem to have stopped. Which is why I'm in doubt. And hubby, who's even more protective than I am, says he hasn't noticed anything. So, hey, don't want to do the face. I don't want to do the face. I suck at faces. Oh, we have some more of my second most hated hands to do. I also happen to hate doing hands. You know what, I think I need to stop. I'm going to screw this up. That looks awful. I'm not going to lie. That looks absolutely awful. Me no likey. Ella, hello my sweet. How are you today? I hope you're well. please just close and hold me tight right now. Exactly. Oops. Baby got it tight. But then I went like, I don't kiss them down. It's the verb given besides now. That's an interesting lyrical line. I'll set you free from your sanity. Oh, fuck. Oh, did I just go right off screen there? I probably did. Dang it. Nope. too straight. Too straight. Oops. Okay, now that we have hair that actually looks like floating hair, I'm going to start adding a little bit more. Go away, bug. Ooh, who you following? Oh, wait, what have I wait. Oh, what have I done? I've missed something. Paint the Moment. Hello, and thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Is that wow for me or for Voodoo Story? But if for me, thank you very much. Although, honestly, Voodoo Story deserves that as well. Yeah. Oh, thank you. This is number 2. We have another one here that we were working on. So we have 2. This is part of a set. There were 3, but the other one has sold. So yes, we have a set of 2. Hey Kaiser, how you doing? Yeah, I've got to go there. That's where my parents live. They live in the Keys. I'm not going to lie. I'm honestly not looking forward to going. I will be going in winter because there is not a chance in hell I'm going anywhere near Florida in summer. I will die. I am not built for that sort of heat. So paint the moment. What do you paint? And how did you find me? You don't have to say, of course. Nobody ever has to answer any of my questions if you do not wish to. I am just incredibly curious and nosy. I am truly grateful for the follow. Thank you. Welcome to the madhouse. We're a pretty okay bunch here. Mostly friendly. Mostly don't bite. You gotta watch out for that voodoo though. Especially when he's been eating crayons. Oh, Kaiser, yeah. Oh, believe me, I know exactly what you mean. Is that the life roller coaster? The what's the other word I was looking for? The brain gremlin, the brain gremlins roller coaster, or a combination of all of them? Because I've got a combination of all of them at the moment. I am not happy about this situation. I don't want to be on it. hear jingle jingle. It started raining, so yeah, that's why I hear jingle jingle. Kitty will be heading inside shortly. Kitty, for being half Maine Coon, does not like the rain. He really doesn't like the rain. And for anybody new here, feel free to lurk or chat. Either, whichever makes you happy. If I miss any comments, please do feel free to nudge me and tell me to pay attention. Because I do miss comments quite regularly. I try not to, but it happens. So like I say, do feel free to give me a nudge or put it in chat again. Anybody's got any questions? I am always happy to help and answer anything you ask. Well, not quite anything, because if I say anything you ask, I'm going to get some very odd questions from some of my community. Happy to answer questions, though. No. Wait, what? Who's getting what? What have I missed? Combo of work BS, like, oh no. Oh, I wish you the best, Kaiser. I truly do. Perfect snacks. Voodoo, you are a bad man. You know that. Okay, so let's the kitty. Oh my dear Lord, look at those. These little furry sleepy eyes. God, they're so cute. This is almost a chimera kitty, this one. The dark with the, it looks like it's got a tortie in it. Voodoo! You're making it worse. Stop it. Oh, don't even go away. Nom, 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 nom. They are adorable, and thank you for sharing Friday Kitten Tax. Dear Lord, I suck at painting hands. Even more than I suck at painting faces. Jelly's reaction when they saw this. Let's just say, spicy is not normally my type of theme, shall we say. This would be the first slightly more risque subjects I've ever painted. And Jelly, the sweetheart, just assumed that this was an innocent that just maybe turned out a little bit spicier than an innocent pose that just looked spicier than it was supposed to. And the correction, the expression on Jelly's face when I corrected them, so like, no, actually that's supposed to look spicy. And she was like, they were like, sorry, they were like, okay. Ah, yes, Voodoo's puppies. Cable and Ain. Cable and Ain? Oh, for fuck's sake, sorry. Excuse my French. Cain and Abel. Jesus Christ. I said the same thing. They are just adorable. So adorable. I'm with you, sees me the way you do. Don't dust it, but I wanna. Why don't it feel right every time I let you in? I can tell you anything. They're just a little too insane for their size for me to be able to cope with. I would never get a boxer as beautiful as they are because honestly I wouldn't be able to cope with them. They're too big and they're too bouncy. Give me little terriers. I can cope with little terriers. I'll even take a bull terrier. I love bullies. Bullies are my... If I had to pick a dog that is my favorite, bull terrier would be it. I love little bullies. I grew up with them. My parents, bollocks. My dad had them. So many people are scared of bull terriers, and I've never understood why. They are the sweetest dogs. There are no bad dogs. There are no bad dogs, just bad owners. I have a feeling I'm going to be redoing this. Oh God. Jesus, Ned. I need a freaking bib. Sorry, I just dribbled all over myself while I was drinking that. That's what happens when you down your coffee. I had to though because it's getting cold. Just look at me, baby, day and night. guys. That hooter was right by the house. I'll be right back. I just need to go check that wasn't the cat. I'm not that gone. Just had to go and check on just had to go check that no, it wasn't Momo. Don't panic. Don't panic. Wow, Jesus voodoo. Yes, well, I don't know. There was no cat on the road. It didn't help that as I walked around the corner to check the road, there was a kid further down the road picking something up off the side of the road. It was his bag. It wasn't a cat. I had a minor heart attack. Right? Oh, that didn't help. Oh, that was terrible. Oh, by the way, I have replaced my mug. Isn't he cute? How cute is that? No sign of him there. Husband unit went to check as well. No, they arrived as I walked around the corner. So, yeah. I know, right? It is a bit of a bowl. But it fits under the coffee machine. That is the most important bit. And it's incredibly cute. I love it. It's a TK Maxx. Like TJ Maxx, but the UK version. It's probably about half again as big as a standard coffee mug. it's got to go. I'm hating this hand. I am hating it with a passion. I need a proper cloth to remove it. King, I have been told, wait, I've missed a whole bunch of stuff here. Yeah, that was a bit of a shot of adrenaline, I have to say. Yes, it was. Derp drinks coffee by the gallon. King, I have been told on more than one occasion that I require a slippy cup. There is a reason besides fitting underneath the coffee machine that this cup is like this, because it's now on impossible for me to knock it over. My keyboard on my other desk has taken at least 3 or 4 baths in coffee. Sorry, just had to get a cloth so I can remove this hand, because this hand currently looks like, I don't know, it just looks terrible is what it does. I drink decaf all day. My first cup of coffee is caffeinated. The rest is decaf because I cannot drink caffeinated coffee anymore. It affects my system so badly, and I don't, as it is, sleep is difficult, and if I drink caffeinated coffee all day, I don't sleep, and I need my sleep. Sorry, we are removing paint here. Oh. I need to redraw this hand. These are Costco cloths. Best freaking cloths ever. They are better than baby wipes, and for those who have had children, they know exactly how good baby wipes are for cleaning up messes. These are better. Okay. Ah, yes, okay. Yeah, I'm with you 100% on that, Derp. 100% on that. I will be honest, Voodoo, some of the decafs nowadays are not bad. I used to feel exactly the same way about it as you do. I have not, besides coffee, I have not had anything to drink, and you get used to it. It's not a fun thing to get used to, but you get used to it. Oh, there we go. I refer to this as self-medicated for my ADD. I used to drink between 2 and 4 liters a day, plus coffee on top of that, caffeinated coffee on top of that. And then, I had to quit. I stopped drinking because of the amount of weight I was putting on, and also the fact that it eats your teeth. So I stopped. I slowly weaned myself off Coke, and was drinking a lot of fizzy water instead. And then the peri kicked in, and I suddenly had to start drinking it again, because until at least I can get a diagnosis and possible help with it, because the brain fried. Yes, kind of. Yeah, it pretty much works the same way. The thing is, I prefer the flavor of Diet Coke. I'm not a fan of Coke Zero, I must be honest. I much prefer Diet Coke. I'm only drinking about 3 cans a day at the moment, which is not too bad. As you can see, the last one is wearing off now. I'm getting tired. And my 2 hours is up as well. My 2 hours is up. Tab, my God. I can't drink Pepsi at all. I dislike Pepsi. I have not had Tab in forever. We need photos. We need to take photos of this. So what we need to do is, this needs to get out the way. You can just hang there. We need to move this, remove this, because it looks terrible. It's much better on a plain-ish background. So we move that over to the side, put that there. I'm happy with that. What do you guys think? Yoink. There you can see the whole thing. I think we got good abs there. I think we got very good abs there. He's got nice abs. Washboard abs. Okay, now get some photos. Yoink. I need some photos of the abs. Oh, shit! I'm right under the camera. You guys don't need to see that. Right, who are we? Who's sending me? Yes, I know. Bugger off. You don't have to remind me. I know. Who are we going to send you guys to? Because my 2 hours are up, and I'm now knackered. My social battery is empty, people. So I'm going to hoof you. So you're all being hoofed. I've had enough of you lot. I'm going to send you somewhere else. I am, of course, kidding. I love you guys dearly. But no, I'm tired now. I'm going to send you somewhere. Where are we going to send you? I think Cozy is on. And if Cozy is on, I'm sending you to Cozy. Another really relaxed streamer. And they are currently working on a Wolverine. They're currently needle felting a little Wolverine. It's adorable. Right, so this is where we're going. Let me go fire them up on my other computer. I'll be right back. Right, you wonderful humans. I love you guys dearly. I'm sending you off to Cozy. Everybody have a fantastic weekend. We will see you next week. Don't do anything I wouldn't. Look after yourselves, and we will see you soon. Love you. Bye.